Hello and welcome to the review of the TCL C655 Pro from the 2024 lineup. This model sits above the basic C655 without local dimming and below the more capable C76 series with mini LED backlight. It offers a full array local dimming with a specified peak brightness of 600 nits, making it more capable for a wide color gamut and HDR content than the more affordable models. Equipped with the Google TV platform and now going for just above 550 euros for the 55-inch screen, let's see how good it is. TV has uniform thickness when viewed on the side with the side-facing connectors. A small detail on the 2024 TCL TVs is the plate on the side of the bezel with premium QLED text written on it. C655 Pro comes with a stand that consists of two plastic feet that can be installed in several ways, depending on how wide your furniture is and which design you like. Regardless of the configuration, the feet are quite deep, so be sure to have a big enough tabletop. You will need a screwdriver for the assembly. Alternatively, you can mount the TV on the wall using the standard VESA mounts. The TV has the following physical connectors: 3 HDMIs, 2 USBs, antenna and satellite inputs, Toslink, Ethernet, analog inputs via the supplied adapter, and a common interface. The connector for the power cable is side-facing as well, but it is positioned on the opposite side from the rest of the connectors. The TV has built-in Wi-Fi and Bluetooth. I tested the Bluetooth connection with several devices, and all of them worked fine. The connection was stable without any delays or interruptions. Like last year's models, such as the C805, the C655 Pro comes with the same remote control with a built-in microphone. The remote sits well in the hand and is easy to use, though it doesn't have custom buttons. The TV comes with the same Google TV platform with Android in version 12. In terms of menus, settings, and overall performance, everything is the same as last year. Coming to the picture quality, the C655 Pro is equipped with a VA panel, full array local dimming, quantum dot technology, and support for all major HDR formats. The 55-inch version I tested has 84 dimming zones, but that number does increase with the bigger screen sizes up to 128 zones, which is just above the 120 zones of last year's 55-inch C745. The TV does a decent job of showing a high contrast image and its HDR picture looks well balanced with plenty of details in highlights. Dolby Vision content does look the best, and for standard HDR10 you can tweak how the tone mapping is done. The only exception is HDR10 Plus content, which if mastered at 10,000 nits, leads to a blown-out image with a lack of details in highlights. The good news is that the remaining HDR10 Plus content, such as those available on Prime Video, was presented without any issue. Motion is as expected for a 60Hz screen with this type of panel. The amount of details in motion is limited and the situation gets worse in dark scenes. There is a judder reduction option if you prefer the soap opera effect in movies, and you can adjust its intensity. For those who don't want the soap opera effect but still want to remove some of the judder, there is the natural cinema control. If you enable it, 24p content will play more smoothly without artifacts in difficult scenes. Still, there are two downsides when it comes to motion. First, even if you keep natural motion enabled, it might not work and you need to toggle it off and on to start working. This often happens when switching sources, like from HDMI to streaming and vice versa. In addition to this, there was occasional frame skipping which I've noticed on streaming services and built-in media player, regardless of how the motion settings are set. I hope TCL corrects this with future software updates. Color accuracy in default presets is very good and the available controls for calibration worked fine. I had to make more adjustments that I'm used to for a mainstream TV, like for example adjusting gamma to bring it closer to the target or adjusting black and white levels for SDR content. When local dimming is enabled, global dimming kicks in to dim the picture in very dark scenes. You can disable this effect by disabling the local dimming function, but then you end up losing the benefit of local dimming and improved contrast. The TV does not have an ambient light sensor, meaning it cannot automatically adjust screen luminance depending on the ambient light conditions. Other than that, C655 Pro performs very similar to last year's TCL TVs I've tested in terms of upscaling, picture processing, and so on. Viewing angles are narrow and the dirty screen effect on my unit was visible, but not distracting during the panning shots.
It's hardly a surprise that everybody has come here in their droves, this being a fixture that has received so much coverage in the days leading up to it, and it's good to see that we have a good contingent of visiting fans by the look of it.
The TV has two downfiring speakers and a woofer placed at the back, tuned by Onkyo. Despite that, the bass response was not as strong as it was on Hisense E7KQ Pro, which I tested last year. For not demanding users, the sound quality will be good enough. For those who want more, the TV supports ARC and eARC functions, and it had no issues bitstreaming Dolby and DTS content to the Denon AV receiver. Coming to gaming, the TV has a dedicated game picture mode which is highly accurate out of the box, and it has a special gaming menu with additional controls. The input lag is sufficiently low for the vast majority of gamers, and you can play UHD 4K games in 60Hz and 1440p and 1080p in 120Hz. Full color resolution is possible in PC picture mode. To sum up, with C655 Pro, TCL brought a full array local dimming to their C6 series, making it more capable of delivering deeper blacks and better HDR. It offers all the functions you would expect from a mainstream TV, plus Google TV platform, which at the moment offers more than others. I was expecting more from the built-in woofer and did not expect motion issues, but in other aspects it performed well. Considering all this and its price, C655 Pro does offer more than competitors such as Samsung and LG, and I still need to test the Hisense ULED series to see how it stacks up against it. Thank you for watching this review. Let me know your thoughts about this TV and which one would you like me to test next. Thanks to TCL Europe for sending me this unit for testing, and I wish you a nice day.